On April 17, 2013, a terrible incident occurred at the West Fertilizer Company building in the rural town of West in Texas, north of Waco. The current image shows the West Fertilizer Company building and its surroundings prior to the incident occurring. At about 7:51 p.m. Central Daytime Light, a fire and explosion occurred at the West Fertilizer Company. The blast from the explosion destroyed the facility and caused damage to more than 150 off-site buildings, including a nursing home, an apartment complex, and the schools nearby. According to CSB's analysis, the technical causes of the fire and explosion include regulatory changes that could have resulted in safety enhancements to the facility, the failure of the insurer to conduct safety inspections or provide an adequate level of coverage, shortcomings in emergency response, including pre-incident planning or response training of the volunteer firefighters, and deficiencies in land use planning that permitted the City of West to encroach upon the West Fertilizer Company over the years. The authorities believe an individual set fire to the West Fertilizer Company building. Fertilizer-grade ammonium nitrate was stored in the building and is unpredictable when exposed to fire, causing the explosion. NBC News reported in 2016 that ATF Special Agent Robert Elder said the agency is offering a $50,000 reward to help find the person who committed the crime, which was determined to be deliberate after all accidental and natural causes were ruled out. ATF Special Agent Robert Elder was not able to say why someone would have set the fire, but it is too early to speculate on murder charges, Elder added. Currently, no arrests have been made, but more than 400 interviews have been conducted amid the investigation. One of the biggest ways the accident could have been prevented is by safer building design. In fires, fertilizer-grade ammonium nitrate saturated wood burns with greater intensity. The wood-constructed bins that contain the fertilizer-grade ammonium nitrate in the West Fertilizer Company building likely led to the intensity and spread of the fire throughout the fertilizer building. Records from the Texas Department of State Health Services show the plant had as much as 270 tons of ammonium nitrate on site in 2012. Nitrogen is considered the most important of the three nutrients, which includes nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, because it is critical to the formation of protein, which composes the tissue of most living things. Although nitrogen already exists in the composition of air, it does not exist in a form that plants can readily absorb. Therefore, farmers apply fertilizers containing nitrogen compounds to their soils in order to enhance crop production. Fertilizer-grade ammonium nitrate is primarily used on pasture land, hay, and fruit and vegetable crops. Fertilizer-grade ammonium nitrate is a solid, high-density prill, division 5.1 oxidizer that is odorless. It has a pH of 6 to 7 with a 10% solution, a melting point of 311 to 337 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 155 to 169 degrees Celsius, a decomposition temperature of 410 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 210 degrees Celsius, a bulk density of 58 to 62 pounds by feet cubed. The specific gravity is 1.72 at 70 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 21 degrees Celsius. A high solubility, water by weight is 66.4% at 70 degrees Fahrenheit, and the molecular weight is 80.05. The incident killed 15 people, 12 firefighters and EMTs, and 3 community members, and injured more than 200 people. The incident caused 252 explosion-related injuries/health problems, such as 141 abrasions/contusions, 134 lacerations/penetrating trauma, 53 traumatic brain injuries, 34 tinnitus/hearing problems, 31 eye injuries, 30 inhalation injuries, 29 sprains/strains, 21 fractures/dislocations, 12 blast injuries, 12 tympanic membrane ruptures, and 6 burns. The CSB investigation of the West Fertilizer Company incident identified the explosive potential of fertilizer-grade ammonium nitrate. The safety protocols were slim to none during the time of the accident. CSB found that no immediate evacuation at the first sign of fire occurred, at part because no in-place emergency plan addressed response specifically to an incident at the West Fertilizer Company building. This situation left emergency responders and the West community unaware of the urgent need to evacuate. Currently, for fertilizer-grade ammonium nitrate facilities, there must be a well-exercised local emergency plan that emphasizes immediate notification to emergency responders and the community at the first sign of fire, as well as evacuation protocols. The number of deaths and injuries likely would have been much lower if there was an immediate evacuation once a fire was detected at the West Fertilizer Company.